Good evening, everyone. I'm Manju. I'm the Academic Coordinator titled Global Virtual Learning. I'm excited to welcome you for today's class for 10th Maths. So first, let me introduce our esteemed tutor, Mrs. Sweetie Agarwal. She has over 8 years of experience in teaching mathematics. She holds a PhD in mathematics and is renowned for her interactive and student-friendly teaching style. She's an expert in preparing foundation material for school-level children. So she has also designed, developed, and implemented the course in coordination with the K2 curriculum. Okay. So I would like to introduce our student, Mr. Harjit. So Harjit is a dedicated student eager to deepen his understanding of mathematics for his 10th grade level. So Mrs. Sweetie ma'am, the class is ready for you. And Harjit, feel free to ask the questions and the material as soon as possible. So let's make this sessions an engaging and informative session. Okay. Mrs. Sweetie ma'am, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Harjit. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So can you tell me something about yourself? Anything?
Like nothing about it.
Anything you can tell me, like what do you what you are studying right now, in which school you are, where do you stay, like that.
Now I'm studying in Maharishi Vidyananda, actually, Mahabharata. So now I'm just preparing for the exam. Actually, in the 15th starting the test.
Okay. 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 So tell me, which subject do you like the most to study?
Like I would love maths.
Maths. Yeah. Okay. And which subject do you find difficult?
Actually, biology.
Biology.
Yeah.
Why so biology?
Like there are many diagrams which I don't like. It would be very complex.
Okay. From drawing concern, you are saying this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 So. Okay. So, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your leisure time, like?
Like I would draw something if I get bored, or I just go out and play cricket, football. Like
okay. Okay. Football.
Yeah, football.
Okay. Okay. So, in which device you are having the demo right now? Like in a laptop or something?
Like desktop.
Desktop.
Yeah.
No? Okay. So I am just sharing the link of something in the chat section.
Okay.
You can go over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a second. Okay. So click on the link, please.
Yeah. Click on it. Yeah. Done.
Yeah. So from this link, we will be having a pre-lecture check-in so that we can understand about how much you are prepared for today's session. Okay.
Fine.
So let's check in to prepare for today's lecture.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have to give your review over there that how much you know about today's topic, which is linear equations in two variables. Okay. We will be going to study about linear equations in two variables. Okay. So whatever you know, you can just give your review about it over there.
Okay.
And please share your screen so that I can also be able to see whatever its problem, if there is any problem with you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, can you see my screen now?
Yeah. Now I can see. Now please go for it. Yeah. Have a good, strong understanding. Okay. Next. How excited you are feeling for today's session? 10. Wow. Good 10. Very good. Okay. So what do you understand by linear equations? Say you have any, you know that you have read about, you have told already. So what do you understand by linear equations? You can give your any response over there. Whatever you want. Okay. So linear equation are the equation in which where the degree is 1. So what do you know about degree?
Like,
what is degree?
Like degrees, like they would be in the present. Like I don't know.
Anything. No problem. Don't need to be hesitate. No problem. Whatever you know, if you know, you can tell us.
Like degree means it would be in the top of the number. It represents like how much times number.
Okay. You can say the power.
Yeah, power of. Yeah,
right?
Power of.
Okay. Okay. So if it is said linear equation in one variable, that means what to you?
Actually, enter that will be 3 blocks or
Yeah, anything you can, anything. Completely your wish.
Okay.
Only one variable. What is variable? If you are saying
Like,
only one variable, that means what is
means
variable?
X, Y, like alphabets, you can say.
Okay, okay. Okay, so good to know that you know about it that much. Okay, so thanks for this
Okay.
input. Now we will be having a video presentation.
Okay.
Okay, now you can stop sharing and come to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
screen again.
Okay.
Okay, so that I will share the screen mine, so you will be able to see that.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can
see it? Okay, so there is all about that I told you, introduction to linear equations. First of all, we will be able to, we will just learn about what are linear equations, that you told already, that linear equations are the equations that have
Yeah.
the degree 1, that have the degree that is equals to 1. Now, why they are called as equations, that I told you that degree should be 1. What is the standard form for it? It could be
Yeah.
like this, where a should not be equals to
Yeah.
0. Okay, right?
Like, why
So now here you have understood what are linear equations.
A should not be
Sorry?
equal to 0? Like,
Sorry?
why A should not be equal to 0?
Yeah, b can be equals to 0, but a should not be equals to 0. Like, for example, I will tell you both of the forms. Like, this is also a linear equation, like 3x plus
Okay.
5, and this is also a linear equation where 3x plus 5. Okay, this is also a linear equation, and this is also a linear equation. But if a becomes 0, that means there will be only this part left,
Okay.
right? So we cannot say this is an equation,
Okay.
right? This will not be an equation. So in this way, we can say that this is an equation where a cannot be equals to 0, b can be 0, or b can be 0. I'm not saying that every time b should be 0, but b can be 0. Okay, this is a linear equation. This is the just intro parts of linear equations. Okay,
Yeah.
Understood? Any
I
doubt
know
in
that.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, coming back, next is what are the types of solutions for linear equations? Whenever we are having two variables linear equation, two variables, what are two variables? That means x and y. Okay, so there are different type of solutions depending on the coefficients we are having with the solutions. For example, like here we are having 3 and 2 for the x variable, and for y variable we are having 2 and 3, and for the last part, that is the c part, we are having
Yeah.
6 and 5, right? So depending on this, depending on these numbers only, we can classify that how many solutions will these equation will have. Maybe one solution, maybe no solution, or maybe infinitely many solutions.
Okay.
Okay, so how can we classify these things? That we will know
Okay.
first. Okay, so for example, we are having an equation like a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal 0. This is our first equation in which a1, b1 and c1 are three constants or some
Yeah.
numbers with us. Okay,
Yeah, got it.
got it? And second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Okay, this is our second
Okay.
equation. Okay, now what I told you, we have to see the
Coefficient.
coefficients only. We will not see the variables. Okay, just see the coefficients. So we can see that a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. What we will find out? We will find out their ratios.
Okay.
Okay, there will arises three conditions for us, and those three conditions will tell us that how many solutions will these two equations
Okay.
will have. Maybe one solution, maybe infinitely many solutions, or maybe no solution.
Okay.
Okay, so there are, what are the three conditions? A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2, C1 upon C2. Okay, and one more condition will be there that I told I will tell you, C1 upon C2. So first condition in which all of the ratios are equal, in which only first thing is equal and second thing is not equal, in which nothing is equal.
Okay.
Okay, so when everything is equal, that means it will have lots of solution. It will have infinitely many solutions.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it? It will have infinitely many solutions. Okay, but if only one part is equal to the other part, in that part, what we can say that it will have no solution with it, because there is nothing, there is only one
Yeah.
part equal, there is no symmetry things. Okay, whether it should be equal to all or whether it should not be equal to anything, then it will give something. But if something is equal, something is not equal, it will not give you anything. That means there will be no solution in the second part, where a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
get
yeah,
it till here?
yeah.
Any
Noted,
doubt?
noted. Yeah, sure.
Sure? Okay. Now, when there is nothing equal, that I told you that when there is something, everything equal, or there is nothing equal. When there is nothing equal, that will be, it will have one or only unique solution. That means only one solution will have.
Yeah,
Got it? Yeah. So infinitely many solutions, that means the equation will be satisfied by a lot of values, and it can be satisfied by any most of the numbers. And no solution, that means the equation will not be satisfied by any number. What do you mean by satisfied now? That means if we put any value over there and it will go with zero, it will answer with zero, it will end with zero. That means it is satisfied.
That is fine.
Got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Got it?
Like why 0, no? It can be
Okay.
one also. Like, why 0?
No, it should be at the end. When we put the value in the place of that variable, and if we get the zero, that means it is satisfied. And if it is getting anything other value, then we are saying that it is not satisfied.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now moving forward, there are two methods. By the way, there are three methods, like graphical and algebraical. We will learn about algebraical method right now.
Okay.
That is, first is substitution, and the second is elimination method. Okay. Now, what is substitution method? That we will read in detail first. Then we will go with elimination method. Okay. Now, by the name of substitution, we can understand there is substituting something. There is something substituting over there. Okay.
Yeah.
So now here we have given two equations. First is x minus 3y
Yeah.
equals minus 10 and 3x plus 2y equals 14.
Okay.
Now, what is the first step for us? First step is that we have to isolate x or y, any one variable, from the first equation. Okay, what is the first equation given? X minus 3y equals minus 10. Yeah, so we will left only x on the left hand side and we take everything to the right hand side. That means we will take x in the terms of y, or one variable in the terms of other variable.
Okay.
What I mean to say, see, yeah, x minus 3y is equals minus 10. So x will be equals to minus 10 plus 3y. What we have done? We have taken everything to the right hand side or to the other side of the x. Got it till now?
Now, like we can
Now,
do in the
whatever
form
we
of
are
y
getting-
also, right? We can do in the form of y also, right?
Yeah, we can do in the form of y
Okay.
also. Yeah, we can do that. It's all upon our wish. It's
Okay.
not saying by anyone that we have to isolate only x or only y. We
Okay,
can do
okay.
anything. Whatever we are finding easy or like going with the flow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, what we have to do, the second step is we have to substitute that value of x. Whatever we have got,
Okay.
we have to substitute that value of x in the second equation. This is the second equation for us. We have to substitute this value over there. 3x plus 2y equal 14. Now the value of x is minus 10 plus 3y. We will substitute over here,
Okay.
like minus 10 plus 3y in the place of x, and then we will be solving it. Now, what is the motive for us to do the substitution method? To convert the whole set two variable equation in a one variable
One variable.
equation. And one variable equation to solve, we are learning from the 8th class only, that how to solve a one variable
Yeah.
equation, right? So what we have done, after substituting the things, we have turned the equation into a one variable thing. Like you can see, there is no other variable in the whole equation. Can you see that?
Yeah. ma'am.
Can you see that? Yeah. This is the only whole method of this equation. So when we multiply the 3 inside, it will become minus 30 plus 9y plus 2y equal 14. That will become minus 30 plus 11y is equal 14. Now we will take this 30 on the other side. We know how to solve the linear equation in
Yeah.
one variable. So it will become 44. 11y is equals to 44 and y will be is equals to
Yeah.
4. See here, we get y equals to 4. Now, whatever the y value we have got, we will substitute that value of y into the equation.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Or what we can do, whether we can put the value of x over here, or we can put the value of x over here. Both of them will give you the same
Okay.
answer. Okay, like x minus 3y equals minus 10. I have put the value of y over here and I got the value of x something by solving it. So have you got that how to find the value by
Yeah, yeah,
substitution?
yeah.
How
Yeah, I
to
got
solve
it.
the values by substitution?
Yeah.
Any
No
doubt?
doubts. No doubts. Clear.
Any doubt?
Clear as well.
Completely clear?
Yeah, completely clear.
Sure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now, elimination method. What is the elimination method? Eliminate means we have to remove. We have to remove something. What we have to remove? We have to remove one variable. We have to just eliminate any one of the variables so that our equation becomes again in one variable and we can solve it.
Okay.
Okay. at the end of the day, we have to solve the equation by taking only one variable. So for that, we have to eliminate the other variable. How to do that? Like for example, we have given one equation, minus 5x plus 2y equal 32. And second equation is 2x plus 3y equal 10. Now what we will do for that? What we will do? We will just multiply the first equation by 2 and second equation by 5 to get opposite coefficient. Now what we are doing, see, what we are doing, we are just eliminating x. We are just eliminating x. And how we can eliminate x? By multiplying the coefficients, in the other equation. Like the x coefficient is 2, we will multiply this 2 in this equation. And we will multiply the coefficient of this in the second equation. Not with minus 5, only with the 5. Or you can go with minus 5 also if you want.
Can do same
Okay,
for y also,
got it?
no?
Yeah, we can go for y also. No problem with that. You have to take only x. You can go with the y also. Whatever you want to take, you can take. Okay. So we will multiply it by 5. So what we will get, when multiplied 2, we will get minus 10x plus 4y is equal to 64. And here you will get 10x plus 15y is equal to 50. Clear with the first step? Any doubt? Clear? Okay, very good. When we are done with the making the coefficient to be equal, now what we will do? We will make the sign to be opposites of that variable only. First of all, we have to see that their sign should be opposite. Now here you can see that the sign are already opposite, right? Minus and plus are there. If they are not opposite, we have to change the sign of the second equation by all of them. If there is a plus, we have to change the sign of this part, and this part. Everything we have to change. But it is already the same, so we are not have to do anything. Now you can see that this can be cancelled out. Minus 10x and plus 10x will be cancelled out, right? Yeah. So what we will left with? Plus 15y and plus 4y equals 64 and 50. Now we will solve this and we will get the value of y. At the end of the day, what we are left with? Only one equation with one variable.
Yeah.
Got it? Now what we have? Yeah, very good. So the value of y we have got as 6. Now we can substitute this value of 6 in any of the equations so that we can get the value of x. Okay, like minus 5x plus 2 multiplied by 6 equals 32. We have substituted the value of y over here. So it will become minus 5x plus 12 equals 32. So minus 5x is equals to 32 minus 12. So minus 5x is equals to 20. And the value of x will become minus 4. Have you got it?
Yeah, now got it.
Yeah, I have sent the link. Can you see it there?
So can I share my screen?
Yeah, please share your screen. The link is open?
Can you see my screen, ma'am?
Yeah, now I can see. Yeah, please enter your name over there. And please put the sound effects off.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Let us start then. Yeah. So give your answers. Take your time completely to solve it. Okay. Submitted. Okay. Next. Time's up. Question done or time's up?
It's 7%. Actually, one doubt. Ma'am,
Okay. Your time's
ma'am,
up, I
like one
think.
doubt,
Right?
the last previous question.
Okay. Okay. Should I go with the next previous
Yeah,
question?
previous question, like I have one doubt.
Okay, do this one, then I will go
Yeah,
with
sure.
that one. Yeah, I will resolve your doubt also. Done. Next. This equation will give which type of line, how many type of solutions. So yeah, go for it. Okay. Next. What is the solution? That means at the point where they are intersecting, that is the solution. Okay, so you have to get that which point it is. Okay. So this is all about the quiz. So I think you are having some doubts.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So okay, so let us see your doubts. I will just stop sharing. Just a second. Okay. So now I'll just share my PPT again so that I can show you about it. Wait a sec. Okay. So I saw that you are facing doubts in doing the things, like doing the solving the things, right? Yeah. So let us do that. So in that part, you can see whenever you are having the questions. For example, you are having 3x plus 2y is equals to 6 and 6x plus 4y is equals to 12. Now you have to find out whether they will, which type of solutions they will give, or which type of lines they will make, or which type of system they are. Okay. So what you will do, first of all, you have to find out the ratio between them. Okay. Ratio between the coefficient between them. Okay. So when you will find the ratio like 3/6, then 2/4, and 6/12. So I gave you the three cases, whether they all are equal, whether none of them are equal, and whether the first two are equal, right? So when they all are equal, that means they are said as they are having so many solutions. That means infinite solutions. Okay, and they will be forming coincident lines, and they will be called as consistent pair of equations. What they will be called as? Consistent pair of equations. Now clear with this thing?
Yeah.
Right. Now if we are having no solution, that means they will be forming parallel line. No solution, that means they are not equal at all. Sorry, no solution, that means the first part is equal and the second part is not equal. First part is equal and the second part is not equal. Then they will form what they will form? They will form parallel lines. They will form parallel lines. And this parallel line will not form any solutions. So they are called as inconsistent. What they are called as? Inconsistent. And in the last case, when all of them are not equal, then they will form intersecting lines. What is intersecting lines? That I showed you in the last question, where they were intersecting only one point. So they will have only one solution, or we can say unique solution. Okay, and that pair of equation will be called as consistent pair of equations.
Okay.
So now, can you tell me which type of equations they are? How many solutions will they give? Or which type of system it is? Can you tell me?
Like intersecting.
Sorry?
Like which one? Like this.
Yeah, this one that I gave you right now. 3/6, 2/4, and 6/12. First of all, find the ratio between them.
Ma'am, actually,
If the ratio
consistent, because all make
consistent, all of them are
1/2. We cancel them.
1/2, 1/2. So they are consistent. They are They will form coincident lines, and they have infinitely many solutions. Right?
Yeah.
So are you clear with it now?
Yeah.
Now any doubts?
No doubt.
Every type of questions are now clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Yeah. Very good then. And now it's like it's time to wrap up the session.
Okay.
So I hope that you have enjoyed this session, and it was. I hope that you have enjoyed the session.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for these demo sessions. And I like it more. You included so many simulations like quizzes and Mentimeter. So it made the class more interesting as well as so informative. And it will be easy to learn if you are including these kind of simulations in classes. So over to Harjeet. Harjeet, how did you like the session? So what are the suggestions about this class?
Yeah, like
Fine.
I can easily understand the presentations like which she made.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any suggestions? Any what's your feedback about the
No
class? Any
feedback,
suggestions to
everything is
improve, or
fine with me.
you are okay with the class?
Yeah, I'm okay with the class.
Yeah, you're happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Fine. Okay, ma'am. Okay, Harjeet. Let's end this session from here, sir. So we will be contacting you. We'll be asking the feedback again. We'll drop a call to you, right?
Okay.
Fine. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Harjeet. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.